Welcome back to the Sharpshooter Sports Talk, everybody. I'm your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp. On the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, the fives, and the six. We got a nice show for y'all tonight. Like I said, man, it's the dead period. I'm gonna say this every single episode until y'all realize we are literally in the dead period. So y'all come with all. If you have anything you want to talk about, please put it in the chat. Please put it in the chat. We'll talk about it. Trust me, because y'all make the show very, very entertaining. But before we get into it, I gotta shout out my dogs, my dogs, my dogs. My man up there, Alabama A&M alum, big dog of all dogs, one of the most underrated people on this YouTube streets. My dog, Coach Sean.
What up with my brother Brinsky and my brother Piano Man? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Larry Large, Nick Harden, Susan. How y'all doing? Latoya, what's good, man? JB, Europe in here. Mimi, DSG, all my people, all our people, all the people. Much love to all y'all, man. So happy y'all tapped in, for real.
Facts. And you already know the man on the piano, no point intended. And y'all already know I'm right behind him with the triangle. He's coordinating this whole thing. He's the marching coordinator, the marching director. My main man, Piano Man.
What the business is, and always stay thirsty, my friends. Always stay thirsty.
That's it.
Oh man, I'm just glad to see everybody in the chat, man. Everybody came early. Man, definitely a lot of names popped up. Shout out to Nick, man. Good to see you up in here. Eddie, man, good to see you.
Eddie, what up, Eddie?
Stephen Hicks, man. Hey, man, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, man. Glad you over here, brother. And also, ladies and gentlemen, man, condolences to the Russell family, Keelan Russell. I had no idea he had a twin sister.
Yes.
She passed today, and that's one of the most unfortunate events. Praying for him and his family. Man, I really don't have too much to say about it, man. It's just a sad situation, man. I know he was at the top of the hill, ready to go to college and all this stuff, and all this happened, man. So praying for the family. You brothers want to say anything on it?
Yeah, man. I can't even imagine losing a sibling like that. I've lost a lot of friends, man, in the streets, the gun violence in Chicago. I've lost a lot of family members. Never lost a brother, you know what I'm saying? Lost an older sister, to natural causes. But shout out, much love to the Russell family, man. I'm put them in my prayers immediately. And a big roll tide to that entire family.
Yeah, man.
Likewise, I have lost a brother, my oldest brother, and I know it hurts and everything, but God has a plan, and we just have to go with the plan. And so my prayers and thoughts are with his family, with the football team, because he has become a part of that family too. And so just prayers for him, praying for him, and much love to him.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Like you said, man, I haven't lost any actual siblings, thank God. Even aunties of immediate family, but like friends growing up, definitely lost a lot of those guys coming up, man. So I don't understand on this level of losing somebody. So man, I know it's not a good feeling. I know that for sure.
Man.
Yeah, it's not.
So,
Bless
man.
them, Lord. Bless them.
But I already shouted out Nick. Appreciate you being here, brother. DSG B, my boy, what's going on, man? Glad you here. Me, what's going on? What's going on? Everybody, come on in. Come on in. JB, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Who else in here? We got in here. Miss Susan.
KJ.
Miss Susan, what's going on?
Susan.
Oh, I'm just strolling down, man. They've been They've been going. Larry Large, my man, what's going on, man? What's going on? Latoya, what's going on? Who else in here? CMB, what's going on?
Carla, what's up, Carla?
Good old Carla, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, we
Shout
got
to
an Oklahoma fan in here. Bishop, what's going on?
Bishop. What's
No,
going
say what
on,
you
bro?
say. My fault.
Shout out to Lil KJ. He in here, man. Shout out to him. UNA line. Shout out to you, Lil K. Shout out to Man. Shout out to D. Shout out to all the little homies that's in college playing ball, man. Much love. Shout out to Coach Carl too with my broski. God is good. Got my broski back in the chat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Coach Carl for a show.
OG Gill up in here, man. Good to
Gil
see
up
you.
in here?
Yeah, OG
Shout out to Gil, man. Shout out to the broski Gil.
I'm in the hospital, but here to listen Roll Tide to you guys.
Gil in the hospital?
I'm guessing so, man. Hey, Gil. Hey, man, we praying for you, brother. Hopefully everything is all right, man. Yeah. Hopefully we can at least make your day laugh, man. Cause
facts, brother.
We trying to be a little entertaining here.
Yeah, Coach Carl just got off of that stint, man. Putting him in the prayers, putting my brother Gil. I'm gonna add Gil to the prayer list, man. Shout out to Bishop. Much love, Bishop.
Oh, Lisa up in here.
Lisa.
Oh, yeah, man.
Lisa Fitz, you. That's the partner. That's the home girl right there,
yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. You already shouted my
out
boy out, man. Yeah, I told you, man, I need them 7 touchdowns this year, man. I need them.
I need man. Shout out to little KJ.
Yeah, man. Definitely shout out to North Alabama, man.
Facts.
Man, praying for a big season for you, brother, man. Definitely. Like I said, man, I don't have too much to talk about tonight. We already doing our continual list, the 2000s list, and it really comes from the athletic, but we just going by position. And I also want to show up. They had a number 1 overall ranking since 2000. I gotta add that on here and see if you guys agree with that list. It's all the number 1 players of each class ranked since 2000, and you tell me, did they get it right? And I think the guy at the bottom, I think I disagreed with, but I got to look at it again. It was just a quick look from earlier. Of course, KT want to fly in here.
KT.
I hope you ain't got on no Alabama State stuff. Sorry, Miss Susan.
I think Susan and KT cooking up something behind the scenes, man.
You better watch them now.
We got to get up with y'all the classic this year, man. You know what I'm saying? As we put belt to you know what, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta make it this year, man. I promise. I haven't been since senior year of high school, and that's 2008, 2009. So, man, gotta make it up there, man. But we're gonna start with Ryan Williams' comments, man. He was up there with John Gruden, him and Isaiah Horton, and they was talking about a multitude of other things. And I'm surprised, man. This probably gonna be a hype game for real with Vanderbilt, because he was talking about John Gruden was talking about Vanderbilt and the loss about that, and Ryan said we're gonna kill an ant with a sledgehammer, and Diego Pavia answered back to that with a song lyric coming back at him. And so I just want to know you guys and everybody in the chat reaction to that, because I'm just gonna say something quick on it. I was like, all the talking is good. I like it. If you're gonna talk the talk, damn it, you better walk the walk when it's time, when it's time to come. Like, you saying we gonna do this and we gonna do that, but hey, those guys know that we ain't, they're in our heads.
Yeah.
So y'all better come with it. But what's you guys' reaction to all this?
I mean, me, man. First, shout out to Latoya. Latoya, we on it this year, man. Hopefully we see you and KT and everybody down there, man. For sure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't much big on going through the media talking, man. That ain't what I come up in. So I never understand why cats get in the media and say stuff and killing ants with sledgehammer. I think you just shut the hell up and play, bro. That's just me, because right now I think differently, bro, because I know how it was when I was balling. The team that kept talking always end up getting their asses whipped. I mean, it's just what it was. I mean, go out there and talk with your equipment. Talk on the field, man. I don't care nothing about doing no interview, talking about what you. I just don't come up through this media stuff, bro. I just don't care much about it. I don't care about talking to you through no media and all that weird. It's just weird to me. That stuff is just weird to me. And maybe I'm just an old fogey. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have nothing to talk to you about through media, texts, none of that. If I'm going to smack your lips off when I see you, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to tell you and warn you about it. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's all fun for us to talk about and all that, but I just wish right now, bro, we got bigger fish to fry. Alabama is not feared no more. I don't care what y'all say. Cats feel like they can get their brownie points on us now. They itching to play Alabama. They're looking at us like we some punks right now. I don't care nothing about talking about what you're going to do with a sledge. I need you to learn how to get off press coverage faster. I need you to gain some weight and get on that jugs machine and continue to practice with Devontae Smith. Devontae used to go out and kill people without even saying 2 words, and they feared him. This is the classic example. You ain't got to say nothing. Devontae had fear in these people's heart. They devote their whole defense to try to stop one guy because they knew they couldn't do nothing with him. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of respect you want, man. I don't care nothing about the fingernails and the sledgehammer. Respect to you, young man. But I'd rather you get on the field and work on your weaknesses so you can really put fear in people's heart. Mm-hmm. Really put fear, that's what I'd rather you do. You know what I mean? So, I just, it's just a personal thing for me. I ain't never really cared about it. Diego Pavia. Now you're making him popular, more popular than he already is. Nobody gives a damn about no damn Diego Pavia. I don't care if he beat it. Nobody cares. But now that he's arguing with Ryan Williams, everybody gonna, you can't do nothing but help the other person, bro. So I don't care nothing about it. Just play, bro. If you play, put belt to ass, everything will work itself out.
That's cool. As Piano Man, what's your thoughts on this?
Some folks not gonna like what I'm about to say, but you know what LANK stand for?
What it stand for?
Lost at Nashville and Knoxville.
And Knoxville.
So yeah, man. I mean,
so what you talking about a sledgehammer for? Shoot, you got the sledgehammer put to you in both Nashville and Knoxville. It's just that simple. You lost to them. It's just that simple. So if the best way I figure to make it happen is when it's time to play them, then you pull the sledgehammer out and then do it then. All this talk back and forth, I'm like Coach Sean, that's that weird stuff.
Weird,
because I'm like this. I'm from the old school of thought. If I'm gonna pull up on you, we ain't gonna talk on the phone.
I ain't gonna tell you.
I'm knocking at your door. And I am where I am right now, and will still do it. Because what we talking for? What's there to talk about? So when that time comes, whenever it is we playing, let me see. I got the schedule right here. When we put that belt to them on October the 4th, then that's when you talk about the sledgehammer. But until then, worry about your game and the lack of it. Worry about Florida State. That's who you need to worry about. All that other stuff, let it go.
Look, Jay-Z said this. Jay-Z say, we all know if you're going through something and you run the radio, we all know you fronting. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about texting and tweeting and all of that. Shh. Handle your business. Handle your business, man.
Handle your business, man.
And since we quoting rap lyrics, man, I thought of 2 of them, but the one of them by Lil Wayne said, man, real G's moving silence like lasagna. That's one.
Right.
And then another one by Chicago drill rapper. Shout out to Fredo. He said, we ain't really with that talking. We about that action.
Yeah, man.
So, man, I'm not big on the talking, man. If you gonna talk, I ain't gonna lie. I love it only when you prove it. And it's guys that had that certain cachet about them. Like when they said Will Anderson said this about Texas A&M, but he went out there and handled business. But when Will Anderson had the right to say that because Will Anderson had a national championship. Will Anderson was National Defensive Player of the Year. Will Anderson knew he was going to be one of the top picks in the NFL draft. Will Anderson proved that he was that guy. He kept the standard at Alabama.
And he was a leader on the team.
And he was a leader on the team. So I'm all for it, man. You just got to prove it, man. All that talking ain't going to get you nowhere. I'm telling you, long as you come ready on game day, I can promise you right now, I don't want to see, if you have 10 targets, I better see over at least 100. I bet at least see over 100.
And if y'all remember, if y'all remember, B Sharp, we what's my man name? Went to the Cowboy. Tyler Booker did a little talking before the Oklahoma game. Went out there and got our asses whipped. You know what I'm saying? Got our lashes put to our asses. So football ain't the kind of game where you can do a lot of talking before the game, bro. Unless, especially when you're a team like Alabama, who everybody already motivated to play, right? I need for the young Ryan. You getting all the pull up right now in the front of games and all this good stuff. But what you don't understand, you're gonna be the number one receiver this year. Everybody gonna be geared to stop you. They're gonna bracket you. They're gonna be physical with you. I need for you to understand that they're gonna send people to hit you, gonna crossing routes, even if you're not getting the ball. They're gonna try to punish you, man. So I need you to be like Devontae Smith. Get your body right, get your mind right, and understand. Get in that film room and understand how to destroy teams. And I guarantee you ain't gotta say a word.
Ain't gotta say nothing. Let your play speak for you.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant said it best. When he was talking to the team a few years ago, you better learn how to edit your life.
It's facts.
Edit your life. That stuff ain't important. I mean, playing Vanderbilt, okay, that's way in October. Who said you was even gonna be on the field in October? Worry about today's business. Today's business is trying to get yourself right, getting it ready for practice, for the first fall drills and all that good stuff, and then you got Florida State to worry about. Man, forget whatever. What's my boy Harvey Updike said about them trees? That's what you got to say to all that foolishness.
Let me ask y'all this real quick. I'm about to say, do you even? I hate to do this, but do you think it would have happened under Coach Saban that he would have made these comments?
No.
No. Yeah, that's why I was like, man, we just need. Like I said, man, I'm all for the talking because some of my favorite people in the whole wide world in history, well, I just say in history, was some of the biggest talkers. But at the same time, they lived up to it. Of course, Muhammad Ali, Prime. So, man, if you're gonna go out there and do it, man, you better play. Because trust me, if they beat us at home and you don't do anything, guess what, man? They just looking at you, man. You just a talker, man.
Hope y'all heard that Ashton Stamps kid. I think it was the Ashton Stamps kid from LSU. Said, man, don't nobody fear Alabama no more.
There you go.
That's what you should worry about. Nobody. Don't be mad that he said it. I tell this story all the time, man. My old coach, rest his soul, Bronski Towns. Coach Towns used to be like, let me, you know how players get mad when coaches fuss at them and stuff. And I had a teammate, Otis Reagan, and he used to always get on Otis because Otis would stay in his back pedal too long. He would say, Otis, why you always ball up and get mad when I tell you something? Cause coach, you he said, let me tell you a story. If I call you Musty right now, you the kind of person gonna be mad I called you Musty. Yeah, you can't tell me I'm Musty, coach. He said, that's y'all problem. Instead of worrying about the fact that you mad that I told you Musty, instead of worrying about the fact that you are. Think about that. You mad that this man done told you that you musty, right? You ain't even thinking about the fact I might be a little poignant, right?
Yeah.
Think about that, man. You more mad about what he told you.
That's going over their head right there.
Yeah.
Poignant. You stink.
Right. So I'm mad you told me that. You should be mad that you're musty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't care about all that talking, bro, because we getting our asses whooped by teams that ain't beat Alabama since I can remember, right? You getting your asses whooped by Vanderbilt and Oklahoma. No disrespect to Oklahoma because that's a blue blood. But Vanderbilt, I don't even remember when the last time they beat Alabama. You should just be quiet and go out there and put belt to ass. I mean, serious belts to ass, You know what, now? That's a fact.
But you know what, coach? Go back to that and what needs to be talked about is what you just said. when people don't fear you no more, that's where the disrespect comes because they're not
Mhm.
scared of you. You know what? My parents have been in the grave for years, and guess what? I still fear them. I
Facts.
fear them. Why? Because what they taught me is still in my head. But when you get to the point where nobody respects you because they don't fear you, then bro, you need to go. Why you talking about a sledgehammer? What you need to do is take that sledgehammer and put it on yourself. Stub your toe or something.
That's
Because
real.
you losing the Vanderbilt. Because lose to them Oklahoma and Tennessee this year and see what happens.
Man,
You thought it was bad last year.
You thought it
facts.
was bad last year. You ain't heard nothing yet.
I love to hear what Marvin Constant said about them older players who sacrificed their lives for this game. For real. Go look at them scars on them boys, and you tell me that ain't no sacrifice. I wonder what they think about all that. But Bo Scarborough and all them boys, I wonder what they think about all this talking and what you gonna do and all this. Bro, you should just go to work. Go to work and
Go
get
to work,
ready.
man.
Yeah, bro. We don't deserve to talk to nobody. You went 9-4. We don't deserve to say nothing to nobody. I don't like it at all.
It's only type of talking I love, man, is the talking that they have before game day. And I can't even think of my boy name. I don't know why I just drew a blank on the second person. But Jonathan Allen was literally just talking about kill him. If you ain't out there, kill him some more. We need to kill. And like,
Yeah.
them boys were
I like
straight.
Them boys serious. Ryan Anderson.
yeah,
Number
Damian
one,
Square.
Damian Square. Thank you.
Damian Square.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna choke him out on the field.
Yes, sir.
Real killers, man. Real killers on the field. If you're gonna do that type of talking, that's the type of talking I want to hear. But do it before the game, man. Like, I like the whole thing. I know a lot of folks didn't like the nose market.
Nose eye black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was the eye black. When
Yeah.
they had kill everybody, I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like, kill everybody.
Get them
So
all.
have that mindset, man. If you think that way, you gonna do that to Vanderbilt, then that's cool. I have no problem with that. It's Vanderbilt. It's Vanderbilt. Come on, bro. It's Vanderbilt. This is like we talking about IMG compared to a JV team.
It's facts.
If we going by like in the history of the SEC, like, come on, man. It's not that deep.
That boy, I challenge everybody to go Google Ryan Anderson's interview about kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Anderson did an interview where he wasn't even smiling. We trying to kill everybody. We're not trying to hurt nobody, but we trying to kill everybody. It was damn serious. That's all you got to say. We ain't just keeping it to Vandy, right? We trying to kill everybody, man. We on a mission. So it's all the sound bites is cool and all that, and it's all fun. But I'm gonna tell you something about this game of football that's different than any other sport. Different than basketball. It's different than any other sport, man. Basketball, you can have one great guy and 4 other okay guys, and you might be in the game. You depending on how he play, you might. Football, if everybody don't do their job, if the special teams don't do their job, if the offense don't do their job, if the defense don't do their job, you're gonna get beat. You're gonna lose. You need everybody to pull their weight, man. And I assure you, instead of talking, you know what I'm saying, understand that nobody fears you anymore. Understand you the first team to lose to Vanderbilt since my child been born. You understand that? That's disrespectful in itself. You don't got to say nothing. You don't got to argue no Vanderbilt guy. You don't got to say a word, man. Go out and whip their asses, and that's all you got to do.
And that's the bottom line, coach. That's the bottom line. All this other talk, but I'm still going back to what LaToya said to me this morning on my show, and that's just it. The Alabama defensive front, the whole defense on that front, it needs to be the Great Wall of Hell no.
Facts. I love that. The Great Wall of Hell. I love that. Yeah.
That's what she said this morning. I'm in total agreement. The Great Wall of Hell no. And I mean, when you hit them, I mean, it should be hell no. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, player.
Love that.
You got to come with it. Somewhere along the line, this team got to develop some swag. And I ain't talking about that silly swag. Coach Sean, you said something about that passy swag. Give me some of that old-fashioned swag. Look here. I said this morning, be sharp. I think you heard me. Give me that Alabama that were fighting each other on the sideline when something didn't go right. Give me that Alabama. Give me that Alabama when they was getting ready to play Clemson, going to the championship game. They got the fighting on the bus because they were just that wound up. They started fighting each other. When I see that Alabama and I hear that Alabama and they get out there and like what Coach Sean say, put that belt to where it belongs, then I'll say what I need to say
Look, man,
about
I
my
say this.
Alabama Crimson Tide.
Fact, I can't agree more. Facts, piano man. But I'll tell you this, and I know this sounds crazy to the normal casual fan, but it's the truth. What I'm about to tell you. Alabama was really, really good back in those days because we had a lot of thugs on the team. We had a lot of dudes that would whoop your ass. Go ask anybody that played at Bama by Boo. Well, by Rolando. We call him Boo. Go ask him by Rolando, man. Y'all can say what you want. You can say what you want about him. Boo. It was, I know personally, Marcus Johnson them would tell me it was dudes that was more scared of him than the coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say what you want to say, bro, but you need them Marvin Constants on your team, man. You got to have them dudes that's gonna hold the locker room accountable on some inside stuff. You don't let me down out there. All this nice guy stuff,
Yeah.
you know, all this ticky-tock dancing.
Yeah, man.
It's
all
cool.
That kind of
That's what the
foolishness.
kids do. I ain't taking that from them. But you got your ass whooped by Vanderbilt. That's what you're known for. Like, gives a damn about them videos. You got your ass whipped by Vanderbilt. That's what everybody know. That's what everybody laughing at right now. I'd rather you go out and get some straightness for that. Straighten up and fly right on that. That's just me though.
But Coach Sean, I'm gonna say this right quick. But
Go
Coach
ahead.
Sean, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Because the reason Georgia ain't taking that loss so serious is because we lost the Vandy.
Do you see
That's
Georgia?
all they holler. Y'all beat us, yeah, but y'all lost the Vandy. Blah 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 blah. But you lost the Vandy.
But piano man, listen. This may hurt our ears because it hurt mine to say it. They're right.
Yeah.
You know, we said we want to say, but you don't see Georgia having no oopsie days against no damn. And I get it, man. It's a new coach. We had all the players leave. I'm not harping on the Vanderbilt loss. I'm just saying you don't see Georgia players doing that stuff, man. You don't see them out there. You know, I know they got their own struggles, you know, with racing and getting killed. They got some other stuff going on, right? So I'm not praising them by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying when you're talking about individual players, especially the stars on the team, you don't see them doing nothing that make them look weak. Them dudes is all about unity. You know, sure, they got their own bad stuff going on behind the scenes. But what I'm saying is when you look at them, if I'm an opposing team of Georgia, if I'm whoever Georgia plays, I don't see no weaknesses in that team when it comes to making yourself look crazy. That's just me. Just me.
Yeah, man, you ain't lying, man. Just to finish off on this, man. It was just like what I was talking about. I think I was saying something about it last episode. That I think if everybody watched The Last Dance, I think everybody watched The Last Dance during the pandemic. But when Michael Jordan came back for the second go around, and he had guys like Steve Kerr, Jeff Bushler, Tony Kukoc, and all those guys. Only people that was on there was pretty much Phil and Scotty that won championships. But these guys walking around like they was BJ Armstrong and all those guys. They went through the trenches to get those first three when they didn't. You living off their past. You ain't created your own yet. And that's how I feel like this team right now. Now it could change during the season, but as of right now, I feel like we living off the past than anything. These guys need to create their own thing. That's why I get when Marquise Mays was like, that whole link thing need to go.
Yeah.
Create your own identity. I get what he was saying. It's time for y'all to create your own. But only time will tell. We're gonna see how it go. Are they gonna rise up or they not?
August the 30th gonna tell the tale right there, B Sharp.
There you
I'm
go.
telling you now. August the 30th. For me, it's gonna tell it all which way we headed.
But
Florida State has something to prove, just like we do. Now, who's gonna prove it the most?
Yeah, I did want to shout out some folks that came in when we were just going off. JJ in here. What's going on with you, brother? Charles, what's going on with you, man? What's going on? Stephen G, Thunder Up. Oh man, And that's the next topic we about to touch on, the NBA Finals. What's your predictions? How many games and all that good stuff? But we're going to get to it in just a minute. Trap Panel, what's going on, my boy? Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel, man. Support everybody. Oh, From, man, my guy. What's going on, man? He said, them seniors and juniors need to set
That's right.
them young bucks straight about the meeting. Yeah.
Tell them hey, say it, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that one. But of course, Stephen G came in here and pretty much segued us to the next topic, which is the NBA Finals predictions. Of course, we got the most unlikely NBA Finals I've seen in a long, long time with the Pacers and Thunder. They probably seen the Thunder go there, but I don't think nobody, and I mean nobody, picked the Pacers to make it to the finals. We ain't got to spend too much time on this. I just want to know who you guys have winning, how many games, and who's going to be your finals MVP. And everybody has to participate. Everybody.
Well, for me, man, I'm not a fan of either one of these teams, but I have checked them out. I think both of these teams play very, very well as a team. I mean, sure, you got Halliburton, you got, SGA on the other side. I get it. But I love the way OKC play defense late in games. I love the way they play defense late. It's gonna come down at the end of the day. It's gonna come down to your stars. What is Halliburton gonna do against this defense? What is SGA gonna do? It may be some times where they sticking each other, they own each other. I know, point guard, shooting guard, point guard. It may be some times, and both of them cats. I think SGA 6'5", 6'6", 6. He's pretty tall.
He's pretty tall.
So it may be some times where they're matched up on each other. Who gets in foul trouble? I think the Pacers have the best record in the NBA since January, if I'm not mistaken. It was one of them that had the best record since January in the NBA, if I remember hearing it on the radio. Yeah, 6'6", Coach Carl. Facts, man. So I think this series is going to go 7 games, man. I think it's going to go 7 games. I think it's going to go back and forth. I think the home teams are going to win. I think the home teams are going to win these games. Who has the home field advantage in this? Who has game 7?
OKC.
I say OKC in 7, and SGA gonna be SGA, man. I think so.
I'm just marveled at the fact that we have 2 small market teams in there.
Facts. Good point.
2 small markets. No Boston, no LA, no Dallas. Of that sort. So shout out to the NBA for
social media too.
And social media for hyping this up.
Yeah.
That these small market teams, these guys can literally play.
Yeah.
But to answer the question, I believe it's going to be OKC in 5. I believe it'll be OKC in 5. Simply because of what Coach Sean said on the onset of his comments, the way OKC plays defense.
Yeah,
I don't believe that Indiana will be able to turn it on and turn it off at will like they've been doing. Now I will say this: I will reserve the right to say that if those threes be dropping like they've been dropping, OKC and Indiana will go 7, only if the threes are dropping on a consistent basis. But just straight up like that in a normal circumstance, SGA and OKC gonna put that belt to that end and call it a day. Halliburton is a hell of a player, but I believe at the end of the day, OKC is their destiny right now. They're destined right now to be there. OKC in 5.
Hey, but don't look now. But guess who else is top 3 in defense? Indiana Pacers. You know what I'm saying? They got some guards that can defend, man. And we have seen OKC sometimes look lethargic. You know what I'm saying? That like no, that Denver series, I was like, they about to lose, bro. They about to
Yeah.
lose. So, hey man, I say OKC, but it wouldn't shock me if Indiana win. I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't be flabbergasted. You know what I'm saying? So, right now these two teams are playing the best. So it was only,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
and you don't need to be in a big market no more. Shaq talked about this with social
Mhm.
media no more. You don't have to be in LA or Houston or Dallas or New York anymore.
Yeah, man. And Rick Carlisle, man, is a beast, man. He is a beast of a head coach.
Yeah.
We seen this type of run with Dirk and them in 2011 when they beat the Miami Heat. He's a hell of a coach. So
Mm-hmm.
I would not be surprised if Indiana win this year, just because of the way Halliburton is playing. Man, he is playing outside of his mind.
Yep.
I knew this series was going to be crazy after that game one win against the Knicks when he took the game time shot. Would have been the game winner if he didn't have his foot on the line and the ball bounced up and then it went in. I was like, and he put the choke sign up there, man. I was like, oh man, this is crazy the way he's playing right now, especially him playing like voted by his peers as one of the most overrated players in the NBA, which is crazy. Ever since that came out, he's just been playing outside of his mind. So I'm gonna say Indiana in 6.
Mm.
I kind of want to see Indiana. I don't know, man. I just want to see Indiana get it. But either way, somebody's gonna win their first NBA championship. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a
Exactly.
good series, I believe, man. OKC is no joke. No joke. So if they win, I would not be surprised whatsoever. But if Halliburton can be Halliburton in this series, man, I don't think and the rest of those guys just step up like they've been stepping up throughout the playoff. I believe they got a shot, man. It's gonna be different, man. So if OKC has to take care of home court advantage. They have
Yes.
to because New York didn't do that, and we see where they at right now in Cancun. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Yeah.
Literally right now. So it's the finals, and I'm trying to cherish the finals because after the finals, we are really in the dog days of summer.
Yeah.
We are really in the dog days of summer, everybody. So cherish these finals as much as you can, because you already know we got to struggle all the way. We still got WNBA, but I know a lot of y'all don't like WNBA, so we got to struggle all the way to college football. So hang in there.
And I think New York Knicks, I think their fans jinxed them.
Yep.
Man, the Knicks won, and you would have thought they won the damn championship, man. People was outside hanging from lights. You had people turning over cars. I'm like, damn, had they won the championship? What the? Why they acting like that, man? Like they was going off. Them fans was going. Jim Rome did a little side cast where he was just showing all the New York fans and how they was acting. Bro, you would have thought they won the national championship, bro. Like, I really think that jinxed it. They jinxed it for them.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. We're gonna see, man. So we got Coach Sean saying Thunder in 7. Piano Man, I think you said OKC.
OKC in 5.
Oh, whoo, damn, not even the series.
I think it's going 7
Man.
games.
And I got Indiana in 6. So man, we're gonna see how it go, man. This is gonna be entertaining final just because I think nobody really we probably see OKC being there, but not the Pacers. So it's gonna be
And
interesting.
B Sharp, can I say one more last thing about this? This
Oh,
is the
no, go ahead.
beauty of this is a beautiful series from my perspective, because I'm going back to that small market thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every year we see the LA, we see the Bostons, we see the Dallas, we see the Chicago, and to be quite honest with you, Chicago's really not a big market team either. They just had Jordan to do what he was doing, and it turned them into a big market. But Chicago's not really out. But Indiana, OKC, two of the most unlikeliest of teams to make an NBA Finals. That's a beautiful thing to watch, and it goes to show how much the NBA has grown to a point to where you got these two small market teams that have knocked out all the big markets. That's a cool thing for me. And so that's what makes that series worth watching to me. That these are some real giant killers.
Oh yeah. And shout out to Stephen G. Said, man, I got tickets, by the way, B Shaw, for game 1 and game 2. Steve, man, I know you got money. I know you got money because them
I
NBA
know
final tickets are not not
they
cheap.
ain't
Couple of racks.
Hey, you spent some money now. Where you at?
Yes, you did.
No, so you on the floor. So let me find out you on the floor, man. I'll be like, I'm jealous. Whoever you taking, take me. But the White got Thunder in 6.
Facts.
Yeah, man, the WNBA is good, man. I shout out my girl Caitlin Clark, man. But it can get a little bad sometimes from
Asia Wilson.
Oh yeah, Asia Wilson definitely.
It's my girl.
Sophia Cobb. Them girls be hooping, man.
They be hooping. Facts.
But everybody, you already know. Like I said, it's not like I said, we're in the dog days of potting right now because no matter what we say about Alabama, ain't nothing gonna change about the team. Either we talk about it today, next week, unless we talking about recruiting. But outside of that, like I said, man, if y'all want to talk about something, put it in the chat. But one of the topics that I couldn't wait to talk about: top 5 college football cornerbacks and inside linebackers since 2000. And a lot of y'all just keep breaking the rules. They literally had to start college in 2000, not 99, not 98, but 2000. Freshman year of college, 2000 and up. So I'm going to whoever want to go first can go, and then I can get that, and I can download this other list that the Athletic put down. But
all right, corners. Top 5 corners since 2000. Since 2000. Now I gave one honorable mention. Then I got my top 5.
You're gonna have more.
Yeah. Now my reasoning, chat. My reasoning is I didn't go by stats. I didn't go by everybody. That's what's fun about these lists. Mm-hmm. Everybody go by something different. I don't really be Googling stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like Googling their film. I'll Google the games and I'll go back and watch YouTube. So these guys, I'm telling you guys, to me, were the best talent as far as playing man, playing zone, playing leverage, playing sideline up, playing back end, matching. That's what I'm watching for. Who get beat on the release, who get beat downfield, who stay in phase too long, whose hips is stiff, who attack the wrong shoulder and get beat, who give up the susceptible fade, who's a dog in the red zone, who's a dog in the middle of the field, who can play man over anytime he wants. That's what I'm looking for. Coach Carl, you know what I'm talking about. So at number 6, my honorable mention, number 6, right? What's up with you, Dwight, my brother? Most talented cat ever live right there, Dwight.
You got that right.
Facts. Kimberly, you already know what it is, sis.
Oh, Kim, what's going on?
Man, she in here. You know
what I mean? And also, man, shout out to Huggy, man. My fault.
Shout out to Huggy Beard.
Huggy, my fault, man. No Auburn fan. I'm sorry, man. I want to know knowing you, man. My fault.
Huggy Beard, what's good, broski? How you been doing? How you been feeling, man? You know what I'm saying? Good Lord is good, bro. We here again.
Oh yeah.
So my honorable mention, facts, Dwight. I don't do stats. I'm going by what I see on the field. My honorable mention, I was gonna go D Milliner, but I think Marlon, as far as today's football, is a better corner in college. D Milliner was really good in college. People don't understand he got hurt. He tore his Achilles. That same injury I had that really ended his career. Really and truly, he was never the same. D Milliner was on his way to being that guy, bro. He just tore it. I mean, early in his NFL career, tore his Achilles, man. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's with the Jets. If I'm not mistaken,
Jets.
And that Achilles injury, man, it just, trust me, it's over with, man. If you come back from that, you are doing some great things. But Marlon Humphrey is my honorable mention, bro. And if I got Marlon Humphrey honorable mention, that tell you how my list is. My list is 5. So at number 5, you guys may not remember this guy, and if Tez was here, I might have to say somebody different, but this guy could play. His name was Carlos Rogers. He was at Auburn from 2001 to 2004. Listen to me. Man coverage, he was a dog. He would hit you, zone, he could match on the back end, he could do anything in the NFL. Another cat that with the 49ers balling got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Carlos Rogers was a dog. And as far as college football, one of the best corners I've ever seen. He shut down the whole field on that side. Carlos Rogers at number 5. At number 4, go back and watch Pitt in 04 and 06 and watch Darrelle Revis. Darrelle Revis was an absolute dog at Pitt. You could not beat the man. This was the only corner I've ever seen who was out there in his stands hollering at the quarterback, like, throw it my side, telling the quarterback, throw it to me. Throw it. He telling them. They couldn't do nothing with D. Revis, man. D. Revis could easily be one on this list. He was just that talented. Went to the NFL and done the same damn thing, right? At number 4, Darrelle Revis, Pitt, 04 to 06. At number 3, Joe Hayden, Florida, 07 to 09. Joe Hayden, man and zone corner, small, wasn't the most physical corner, but you're not beating him downfield. He would hurt himself to try to hit you. You're not beating him on the zone. He underneath, he coming to get you. Joe Hayden was one of the best corners I've seen in college football. Most well-rounded, wasn't the biggest guy, but absolutely had a great career in the NFL and was an absolute dog, right? Number 3, Joe Hayden, Florida, 07 to 09. Number 2, what kind of list would it be without this guy right here? I don't think people understand. This guy could have easily been number 1. If you don't think I'm telling the truth, look at what he's doing now, and he's playing in the same type of defense, man. Patrick Surtain, Alabama, 2018 to 2020, man coverage king, right? Didn't play a lot of zone, man coverage king. If you cannot play man coverage, you cannot play in the NFL. Ask Morris Claiborne. You know what I'm saying? If I say again, if you cannot man up in the NFL, you cannot be a successful corner in that league. This is why Terrion Arnold started as a rookie. Man is what you play at Alabama. Let me say that again. Man is what you play at Alabama. Go ask Terrion. Go ask any of these guys that came from Bama who are all starting in the NFL right now. Pat Surtain at number 2, 18 to 20. And my number 1 corner that I've seen in college football, right? The best man coverage corner. I don't even remember. This is how good this dude was. I don't remember ever seeing him get beat, except for one guy, and he played for Alabama. And this guy's name is Patrick Peterson from LSU. You know what I'm saying? From 08 to 10. Man corners, never seen one better. Never seen. He gave Julio Jones all he wanted, and he with no help. Now, Julio got him a few times, but you better believe he got Julio's ass a couple times too. No safety help. He told the safety, go on, wave him off. Me and you. The whole game on Julio Jones, physical, beating him up. Julio beating him up, hitting him on the line of scrimmage, and he handling Julio. Patrick Peterson, the best man corner I've seen. Number 5, Carlos Rogers. Number 4, Darrelle Revis. Number 3, Joe Hayden. Number 2, Patrick Surtain. And number 1, Pat Peterson with Marlon Humphrey is my honorable mention.
That's not a bad list, go. Not a bad list.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna mention somebody, but I'm gonna wait. I love your list. I really do. Piano Man.
I kind of did mine in the similar fashion, Coach Sean, where I looked at coverage skills, how they lock down the receiver. I looked at the ball skills as far as their interception ratio, their eyes for the ball, their eyes for reading an offense. We always talk about, can a quarterback read a defense? My thing is, can a cornerback read an offense? What can he do with his ball skills? Number 3, I looked at their tackling ability. Did they run? Did they shy from tackling, or were they a headhunter like a linebacker? And then number 4, their impact. How did they influence or change the game? So, Coach B Sharp, once again, please forgive me. My honorable mention is Champ Bailey. Even though he was late 90s, but he was the prototype. Now he was the
Breaking the
prototype.
rules already, man. It's always you.
It's always me. But you got to remember something. Now I'm sort of on that old school thing, So that's just me, Champ Bailey, and everything. But
you
Coach
having a
Sean
little
and
static on your side.
Say what now?
You're having a lot of static on your side.
Oh, I don't know why, but I ain't no telling why. I'm in Mississippi, man. We got bad coverage. We got bad reception over there. We still behind on everything. But anyway,
you good?
Number 5. Okay, number 5, Coach. Your honorable mention is my number 5, D. Milner. That dude, he, that dude was a game changer.
Yeah.
That dude could read a defense. Read an offense. Tackling ability, he didn't fear nobody. He didn't fear anybody. So I had to go with D. Milner, number 5. Number 4, it kind of pains me to say this, but Honey Badger. He did some stuff that was a little different. He changed the game up a little bit. And his presence, what I'm getting at is his presence on the field sometimes made the offense do something that they didn't want to do. He had a bad attitude, got kicked out a couple of times, but he was still a good player. My number 3, I went way on over yonder for this one, Quentin Jammer out of Texas. He changed the game a lot, but I liked him for his hitting ability. Because if he caught you in space, you were gonna get hit.
Yeah.
Number 2, Joe Hayden. For all the reasons that you said. Game changer. He was a game manager on defense. And even when he got into the pros, that dude was something serious. Mm-hmm. And my number 1 is your number 1, Patrick Peterson.
Yeah.
What's left to be said? What else can you say? Patrick Peterson is Mr. Cornerback. He is. And so number 5, D. Milner, number 4, Honey Badger, number 3, Quentin Jammer, number 2, Joe Hayden, and number 1, Patrick Peterson.
Oh man, that's not a bad list either. Even though you broke the rules.
Before you go,
go
Brisky,
ahead.
Let me tell. I thought OG Ephraim was talking. I hope he wasn't talking about Pat Surtain. I see when he put CD Lamb. Did you put CD Lamb? Took him to the. You weren't talking about Pat Surtain. You couldn't have been talking about Pat Surtain because if I remember, CD Lamb had 2 catches in that game. You couldn't be talking about that. I'm the football historian. Mm-hmm. When Oklahoma played us in 2021, CD had 2 or 3 catches in that entire game. It couldn't have been. You can't be talking about Pat Surtain, right?
I can tell you one on Pat.
No, it wasn't on Pat because he didn't do nothing. I promise you that. He didn't do nothing against Pat Surtain. He had 2 catches. Google CD Lamb versus Pat Surtain in 2021. CD might have had 2 or 3 catches that entire game, probably 10 targets. Pat he didn't do nothing against Pat Surtain.
Mm-hmm.
No,
nothing.
OG Ephraim, you must have been drunk that night. No, sir. Google right now. See somebody in the chat. Google CD Lamb versus Pat Surtain.
Was it in 2021? Them boys been in the league for a minute. I just
2020, 19, 20.
It had to be 19. It had to be like 19.
20 long in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because 20 we won a national championship and they went to the
and even I'm talking when the Denver Broncos played the
when the Denver Broncos played. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That cat had 2. It may have been 3 catches, 2 or 3 catches. I can't remember. It was one of the damn 2, but he didn't do nothing against Pat Surtain. Zilch, kaput, nada. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, man, y'all good. This is what made the show fun right here, man. This is what made the show fun. But that's a good one too, Larry. Man, I like that. I'm glad you put Sauce Gardner in there. Sauce had it. I don't think Sauce gave up a touchdown in college, so definitely I'm gonna add that to my honorable mention. Sauce Gardner to my honorable mention. But I had one more honorable mention. That's Jeff Okudah. Probably played one of the best seasons that I've seen in recent memory at Ohio State. When they, I really wanted to see them boys play against that LSU team in the national championship game because Jeff Okudah held his own against all those Ohio State wide receivers in that game. And I really wanted to see how he was gonna play in that national championship game. I really felt like he was gonna be an all pro in the NFL if he didn't get hurt. But shout out to Jeff Okuda. A guy that I'm really, really surprised that you guys didn't say is Darius Stingley. I understand that that Smitty got him in college. I understand.
But you think he was a top 5? Is it 2000?
No.
I think since 2000, man, I ain't gonna lie, but especially that freshman year, man, he was holding his own. He was definitely holding his own in his freshman year. Of course, one of the best teams all time at 2019 LSU team, man. Y'all got to go back, man. Y'all got to go back and look, man. Just take Devontae out y'all memory. Everybody just take Devontae out your memory. You don't remember no other time Darius still getting killed. I just need that out y'all memory. That's 5. 4, I got Travis Hunter, man. Just locking down, man. I believe he's a good corner, especially you playing both sides of the football, man. I'm highly impressed by that. And also a game changer, man. You can you may get a catch or 2 on him, but if he's just somehow touches that ball, man, it's always going to be an interception or a big play in some type of form or fashion. 3, now this is where it gets hard. It's nothing but all SEC players. But you know what? I'm gonna change 3 to 2. So I'm gonna put Pat Surtain at number 2, man. I mean number 3. Because, man, what can I say, man? You started as a freshman at Alabama, man. That shows you how dominant you are, because you know you coming in there with a bunch of 4 and 5 stars already on the team. And that shows you how mature you are. And Coach Saban trusts you at that position that he coaches. That tells me everything I need to know about you. And you see why he is the reigning defensive player of the year in the NFL, the best corner in the NFL. Hands down, Mr. Lockdown, Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are very, very lucky and smart to pay him early, because if they didn't pay him, back of the Brinks truck right now.
Yeah.
But now I switched this up because I thought about it, man. Number 2, Joe Hayden. Joe Hayden was a monster in college, man. I don't think a lot of folks realize it, man. Especially, I really, what game was that? The 2009 SEC championship game. If Florida goes on to win that, they was gonna beat the hell out of Texas in the national championship game, which I felt like their team had better cornerback play than ours by a wide margin, because they had Joe Hayden and Janoris Jenkins on the other side. You got 2 ones on your team locking it down. I'm an Alabama guy. I love Kareem Jackson.
Yeah.
And I love Javier Arenas, but they were not Joe Hayden and Janoris Jenkins, and they would say that.
Yeah.
So, man, just having that, and he held his own, man. I believe adding another ring on that would have made him number 1. But number 1 easily. And I may even admit it a little bit, maybe. I got to watch it again. But Patrick Peterson, man, it's just no question, man.
Facts.
Especially he still complained about this interception that he got in the LSU and Alabama game, which was a game-changing interception. I think he let go of the ball when he was going out of bounds to recontrol it or whatnot. But I go back and forth with every now and then. Sometimes I say, "Oh, we got away with one." Sometimes when I look at it, nah, man, he didn't keep his foot in. But Patrick Peterson was something different, man. And you see what he did in the pros, man. It's just the man was just a dog, man. Especially a kid returner, and then come out there and be a lockdown corner. First ballot Hall of Famer. Can't wait to see it, man. One of the best ever.
Yes.
So yeah, that's my list and everybody else's list. He said, "Man, Travis Hunter, I ain't trashing him, but come on, man, stop it, bro. Stop playing, man."
Travis good, man. Travis done something that's never been done in college football. He was the best player in college football, but I don't know if he's a top 5 corner since 2000. I can't give him that.
But if I put Travis at honorable mention, move Derek Stingley up, and I put Jeff Okuda. I really just want folks to just watch it, man. Because
remember this, Marlon Humphrey and Pat Surtain, with the knowledge they gained at Bama on how to pattern match, about how to defend pattern matching, them boys started as freshmen in the NFL and ain't come off the field yet. Marlon got that fat check too. Last year? Don't forget,
a couple of years ago. Yep,
Marlon been a multiple-time Pro Bowler, bro, all Pro. So I can't put Travis up there just yet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But see, you thinking NFL? I'm just thinking.
Well, even in college, I don't know if Travis.
That's why I took it back, and I kind of agree with it when I just started thinking back to it. Because I'm adding in wide receiver and all that stuff. See, I can't do that. I'm strictly talking about this one thing.
Travis' ball skills is better than any DB ever. I mean, his ball skills are great, but I can't say he a top 5 corner since 2000. I just don't know about that. Not yet. Remember, Pat Surtain played the boundary and the field. Travis Hunter was a field corner, bro. He never at the boundary unless they're in the red zone, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Pat Surtain was different, man. Like Efren was talking about CD. What Efren don't know is Savion Smith was supposed to be on CD Lamb when we played Oklahoma in college, but they put Pat Surtain. So you put him in a whole nother spot that he ain't played all season for real against CD Lamb, who had 15 targets and caught 8 of them for like 109 yards. Then they got in the pros and he shut him down twice. So I can't put that over Pat Surtain or Marlon or nobody like that, right? Not right now.
Yeah, don't. So that's why I changed it up. But one of them that I missed, that was Carlos Rogers. Definitely. I don't even like Auburn, but I love me some Carlos Rogers.
That boy was a baller, bro.
Oh my God, man. Just the fact, and he played for my team. Shout out to Washington.
Yeah.
But man, so I love Carlos Rogers. So man, that's definitely one of them. And then I want to speak on real quick about Pat Surtain, because I wanted to mention some of these guys that won the Jim Thorpe Award. Pat Surtain was robbed of the Jim Thorpe Award
to that year.
Travion Hold on.
Who?
Woodland.
From where?
I think it was TCU.
Oh my God. Yeah, he was robbed.
Woodard, my fault. Trayvon Woodler. He plays for the Carolina Panthers right now. I remember when they took it away from him, man. It was crazy, man. It was wild. And then I'm just looking at some guys on here, but now I know when we get to the safeties, one man, spoiler alert, he's definitely gonna be on mine, is Eric Berry. So definitely a spoiler alert. spoiler alert. Of course,
look, I'll tell you this, bro. When you talk about Patrick Peterson and Julio Jones, this is 2025, and them boys just got through playing. I don't know nobody from those days that's still playing but them two dudes. I know they retired in the last year or two, both of them. But they came out in like, what was that, 10, 11? You know what I'm saying? Patrick Peterson and Julio Jones.
Oh, yeah. That was
the year of the tornadoes.
2011, yeah.
These boys been playing this whole time in the league, man. So them two very well could be the best from those days, like the best. So you got to get a just due, bro.
Yeah, man.
And Coach, can I add to that right quick? But I'm gonna take it from a coach's perspective. That goes to show you the brilliance of Nick Saban in a kind of way. In my opinion, that's what makes him the GOAT. Not so much just wins and losses and championships, but the quality of players that produced up under him. Because all those defensive backs that you named, from the defensive perspective, he coached that particular part of it. So that goes to show how much knowledge he had and how good he played the game. So shout out to Coach Saban for producing those guys.
Yeah. Shout out to Roll Tide Rise Up, man.
Roll Tide Rise.
Appreciate you coming in, brother. He said Eric played 2 ways in high school, QB and safety, plus kit return. Hey, man, listen here, man. Eric Berry was different.
Yeah.
The fact that he went to Tennessee and
he got hurt, man. Tore his knee up, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he had cancer too.
That's what it was. Got sick.
Yeah, had cancer, man. But he still it's still a chance he can make the Hall of Fame, man. Still got, I think he got about 5 or 6 Pro Bowls, about maybe 4 All Pros, man. Eric Berry,
yeah,
prototype for real, man. Definitely a dog, man. But so and that may be the next one we go to next week. So yeah, definitely safeties. So it can be strong safety or free safety. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, the next one, which I'm really, really interested in hearing. And the Coach Sean said, we don't listen, no edges, no outside linebackers, inside linebackers.
No edges, chat. No edges.
And we're gonna see how this go. And trust me, I think all of us, I'm just gonna put an over and on this, maybe be 3. I think we all gonna have at least 3 Alabama players on our list. Because I know on top of my head easily what I got written down, but I want to hear y'all just see what I got.
2. I got 2.
But we gonna see. Go ahead, Coach Sean.
All right, honorable mention, man. You know, I've been watching this game. Again, everybody's evaluations is different. I evaluate not by stats, not by awards. I mean, awards count because it leads you into the team building of it. But I know what I saw, bro. I know what I saw. When you're looking for middle linebackers, you're looking for gap integrity. You're looking for people that feel, not people that do what they do nowadays with this inside-outside zone, which is just stand there and let them come to you. No, you're looking for Marvin Constant type cats that's going to run and feel with sheer violence, right? You want to punish that guard if he going to pull and try to pull and you're his man. As a middle linebacker, you want to feel, if you can't make the tackle, you punish the man whose job it is to block you, right? Gap integrity, physicality, leverage, you know what I'm saying? You make sure that everything you do from that position brings hell in that 7-man box, right? It ain't like today where your linebacker got to be 230 and can run around and defend the pass and inside outside zone where you can run and stretch and lean. No, they coming downhill on student bodies. They coming off the 2 and the 1. You know what I'm saying? Full speed with a fullback in front or H-back, whatever you want. And you got to be able to take that rascal on. P on the man know about that. You got to be able to feel. Gil know what it is. Coach Carl. So these are my linebackers, bro. Honorable mention, this guy was from Ohio State, man. This cat won the Buckus Award winner, man. He was a Lombardi Award winner. He was a Big Ten Player of the Year, you know what I'm saying, in 2005, right? This cat was the 5th overall pick of the Green Bay Packers, and that's A.J. Hawk, you know what I'm saying? Ohio State, A.J. Hawk was a straight-up killer. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, if you know middle linebacker play, that dude was a killer. He was great for a number of years in the NFL. He was very, very good at Ohio State, right? A solid linebacker and an absolute killer. Didn't smile a lot. He, to me, was what an inside linebacker should be. I never seen him acting silly. He was always about his business. And he had what I love on inside linebackers. Them big, thick Takeo spike necks. That boy neck about that long, about that thick. I love them middle linebackers with them Takeo spike and Paul Puslewski neck. My neck just that thick. Shout out to AJ Hawk, man. He's on Pat McAfee's show now. He was a killer, straight up. My next guy was the ACC Defensive Player of the Year. This dude was a 3-time All-American, the Bronco Nagurski Award winner, the Buckus. Everybody I listed was a Buckus Award winner. Buckus Award winner, Lombardi Award winner. I don't know if you guys remember, he went to Boston College. His name was Luke Kuechly. This dude was a killer for the Carolina Panthers for years until he hurt his neck. He was one of the best linebackers in the league for a multitude of years. Luke Kuechly was a dog. Cat had 500 and some tackles, man. 500, had 23 in one game. bro, if you played the game, Carl, Gill, y'all know, Piano Man, Brinsky, if you got 23 tackles in one game, bro, you a dog, man. That means, do you know how hard it is to have that many tackles between fatigue, between getting beat up? That means every play you at somebody's ass, every play. You know what I mean? The man had 23 tackles in one game, man. He is just amazing, right? Luke Keach led my number 5 from Boston College. So my number 4 was none other than the man himself from Ole Miss, Patrick Willis. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Willis was a monster, bro. The dude was Rolando McClain. Right after Rolando McClain, or I guess I should say before. I don't think he was there.
Before.
Yeah, so that'd be before Rolando. So Patrick Willis should have played longer, bro. This dude was a 2-time first team All SEC. This dude was a Buckus Award winner, 2-time All American, SEC Defensive Player of the Year, Lambert Award, which was what they gave to the best linebackers back then. You know, College Football Hall of Fame already. Pat went to the San Francisco 49ers and got even better, believe it or not. Was a dog in the NFL for years and just all of a sudden just said he couldn't do it no more. The injuries piled up. You see him today, he look like he could still play. You know what I'm saying? So number 4 is Patrick Willis. 5, Luke Keeksley. 4, Patrick Willis out of Ole Miss, 03 to 06. Number 3, it can't be none other. It can't be none other than my brother CJ Mosley, man. CJ Mosley was a dog, bro. I hope y'all remember CJ Mosley could do it all. He was the first linebacker I seen at Alabama that could defend the pass.
Yep.
Rolando and Dante wasn't asked to drop into coverage like that. CJ was covering tight ends all the way down the field, running 4-4 in the 40. CJ Mosley was covering tight ends. CJ Mosley was the leading tackle on the team every year he started. Buckus Award winning in 2013, SEC Defensive Player of the Year in 13, consensus All-American 2 years straight, unanimous All-American, first team All-SEC, led the team in tackles every year he started, bro. CJ Mosley, until he had that hip injury, that dude, and still was a baller. Went to the league and played for years in the league. CJ Mosley was awesome, brother. Awesome. I'm telling y'all, go back and watch number 32. CJ Mosley out of Alabama. That's my number 3 in 2010 to 13.
Yeah.
Number 2 for me and number 1 was very, very hard. You can interchange these guys. I didn't want to go number 1 because I know this kid personally. Rolando McClain is my number 2.
It's true.
Rolando McClain could easily be number 1 on this list. And the only reason I didn't put him at number 1 is because the linebacker I got at number 1 went 46-4 in 3 years. Not 4, 3 years, man. Rolando McClain was the best thumper, better than Ruben, better than Rolando. To me, was better because Rolando just wasn't a sideline guy. I seen Ruben struggle. Filling at times. He would miss the tackle. Reggie Ragland was your filler. Ruben was that sideline guy that was laying folks out, right? Ruben got better his last year when he lost all that weight and took that dadgum neck brace off, right? I watched Rolando McClain from the moment he set foot at Alabama be the best linebacker on that team. 6'4", 240, and was everybody in the whole league was scared of it. Everybody. Rolando McClain, man, was quite frankly was probably the best linebacker I've seen play at Alabama. Jack Lambert Award winner, Freshman Award winner, Buckus Award winner, SEC Defensive Player of the Year, first team All SEC, unanimous All American multiple years, led the team in tackles every year he started, and was the certified leader of that team, man. You know what I'm saying? Rashaan Evans played. No, he's not a top 5. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So I love him. Great pass rusher. Struggle filling. So them dudes was nothing like Rolando. You can't put them on the same boat together, man. Now, my number 1 guy, right? Rolando could have easily been my number 1 guy.
I know where you're going with this one.
My number 1 guy, bro. I want y'all to know this dude started for 3 years. And out of 3 years, this man went 46-4. He only lost 4 games in his entire college career, bro. 3-time starter, 3-time first team All Big East Player of the Year, right? Number 12 overall player pick, played for years in the NFL, was the best player on what's arguably the best team to ever play college football, especially defensively. This kid was a man. Go back and look at Jonathan Vilma, Miami. You know what I'm saying? This dude played on a team with 9 other first rounders, bruh. Now, you think we good? That out of 11 starters, 9 of them went first round. The other 2 went second. You know what I'm saying? D played on a team that had 9 first rounders, family. 9 at one time. Not at one time. Not you this year, you the next year, no, 9 the same damn year. And he was a monster among boys, man. Jonathan Vilma is my number 1 linebacker. That was from 2000 to 2003. So Luke Keechley at 5, Patrick Willis at 4, CJ Mosley at 3, Rolando McClain at 2, and Jonathan Vilma from the U at number 1.
I'm not
AJ
gonna
Hawk with honorable mention.
I'm not gonna lie, you surprised me at number 1 because I'm a see a piano man mention his name. You really did surprise me at number 1, and I should have known when you. No, I'm not even gonna give it a hint, but I'll tell you when it come across. So
bro, you a 3-time All-American as a sophomore, as a freshman, sophomore, and junior. You are All-American every single year on that team with all them people.
Yeah,
you was and then went to the NFL
alpha dog of all alpha dogs.
Yeah, that's LeVar Arrington. That was way before 2000.
Yeah,
97.
I told y'all, man, y'all gonna break the rules. Freshman year of 2000 and up. I'm basing off the athletic list, and they had top 25 players since 2000, but we just breaking them down by position, and we giving out honorable mentions and all that. But Piano Man, I ain't gonna lie, Coach Sean had a awesome list.
Yes, sir.
I want to hear your list, man, because he literally made me change up 2 positions. I like how did I forget him? But let's see what you do.
I'm man, Coach Sean, you ain't right, man.
You ain't right, man.
You came with it. I've got actually 3 honorable mentions, and then I'm gonna whip through my other. My 3 honorable mentions is Dante Hightower, Courtney Upshaw, Brian Urlacher. Those are my three honorable mentions. My number 5 is actually Coach Sean's number 1. That doggone Jonathan Vilma.
You had him at 5?
I had him at 5.
Woo.
I had him at 5.
I got to hear your list.
I had him at 5. I have both him and CJ Mosley at 5. I went with the unknown guys. I went with a lot of the unknowns. They were good, but Jonathan Vilma, he was that dude. But it ain't in no particular order. But I just had him and CJ Mosley at 5. My number 4 is Patrick Willis. He was a dog. Now my number 3 is somebody that folks don't even discuss. This dude, that win out of Texas A&M. I don't know if you remember him or not.
Yeah, I remember a little Asian guy. You think he was better than Jonathan Vilma?
I didn't say he was better. I just got him listed at. I just got him listed at 30.
No. I let you slide with a lot, but that's the list. I let you slide with a lot. But I'm like, you gonna put no. The list was like your top 5. Now, if you want to mention him, you can mention him.
I'm mentioning him, but I'm not saying he's better.
Sure.
He's just my number 3.
Sure.
I'm not saying that he's better. He's just my number 3. Oh no, man, I ain't crazy now.
Okay. I was about to say, come on now.
I take Will Butcher, and I don't take that other stuff. Okay,
man, my leg was shaking over here, man.
Don't shake, bro. You know.
I was like, no, you didn't go there.
You know, no. And then my number 2, I got AJ Hawk.
Yeah,
I have AJ Hawk. AJ was good. And then my number 1, I can't help myself, but Rolando McClain. That's my number 1. I'm just partial. I'm partial to them guys that know how to get a locker room under control better than a coach does, or just as good as a coach does, on and off the field. And Rolando was that dude.
Yes,
Him and Jonathan Vilma were game changers. I forgot My problem with Jonathan Vilma was, and it's not a problem, I thought he was earlier than what he was because I got
Yeah.
my years mixed up, but he was actually later. And so when I got to filling out my list, I said, oh, I got to just plug him in right there. But no, that win is nowhere close to Jonathan Vilma. Not,
Yeah.
but I had to give that brother some credit because he held Texas A&M down. So that's how my number 5. Oh, let me go back and read it again.
Yeah.
Number 5, my honorable mention: Dante Hightower, Brian Urlacher, and Cornell Shaw. Number 5, Jonathan Vilma, C.J. Mosley, Patrick Willis at 4, Dak Gwynn at 3, A.J. Hawk at 2, and assassin of all assassins, Rolando McClain, number 1.
I
I
still
love
feel
that.
some type. I still feel some type of way at 3, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know everybody had their opinion, but come on now. Come on now. You got 2 of the smartest players ever behind him. I don't like that, man. I don't like that one. I'm throwing a flag on the play, man. I'm throwing a flag on the play.
Pick it up. Pick that flag up.
I can't pick it up,
Oh
man.
my
I can't
God.
pick it up. And
Yeah,
everybody,
boo.
put your list out there
Okay,
or whatnot, so I can mention it.
Upshaw played on the outside though. He didn't play the middle.
Oh yeah. And he played on the
He
outside.
played D end. Yeah.
Got McClain, got Willis, got Mosley, got Big Cat from Ohio State. Who is Big Cat?
Who?
That's who Larry Large got on here. Who is Big Cat?
Big Cat. Oh,
Yeah,
Andy Cat. Was that Andy Katzenmoyer? Andy Katzenmoyer, he was good, but he sucked in pass coverage, so I didn't want to put him. Is that double L? Is that Andy Katzenmoyer?
I'm interested.
Probably so.
I'm interested. Y'all put that in the chat, man.
Yeah, it was Andy Cat. Andy Cat. Now thumping. Oh, he was a problem.
Okay.
He was a problem. But AJ Hawk, man, was something different.
Mhm.
AJ Hawk could easily be top 2, man.
Yeah,
He was that good, bro. Y'all go back and look at AJ Hawk, man. That dude.
A ring would have probably pushed him up on his list a lot, for real.
I think let me see.
No, he didn't get one.
I'm thinking of the Dadgum Packers. I'm thinking of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he got that.
Yeah,
so he missed
he
that.
got that.
And look,
Go
AJ
ahead.
was that dude. It's 20 degrees outside up there in Ohio. He ain't got no sleeves on.
No
he
sleeves.
He out there just
No
with the glove.
sleeves.
I'm talking hard. I got a lot of respect for that dude because, man, even when you see him on Pat McAfee now, he don't laugh a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like AJ Hawk, man. AJ could have easily been my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
That's how he be when he just laugh and just say,
fact. That
and
dude,
then he smirk like,
yeah, he don't smile, man.
Go right there too. I'm like, man, God,
that cat played with. He had got his finger broke up, cut off of something like his finger, and played like that, man. That dude was different, man.
You talking about Vontae Burfict? What Vontae played at, Larry? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that one. I know he was crazy as hell in the NFL. I know that for real.
Was it Cal? Maybe
a dirty player.
From 2000 and up, man. Trust me, this list will be expanded. You know Ray is on there if it's all time. Come on, man. Y'all don't never follow the rule. See what this is why Joe Clark had Eastside High. You let one of them break the law, they all want to break.
They all gonna break it.
But EJ Henderson from my Maryland. That boy's this dude named Paul Puslesny from Penn State.
Oh man,
them boys was killers, man.
Bro, he was automatic in college. He's probably one of the most underrated linebackers that don't get a lot of love, bro. He always leads the league in tackles and
every tackle, bro. And Nick was this thick. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
Nick was Paul Puslesny and look at that boy Nick. You think Takeo Spikes had a neck? This boy like he deformed because his head is little and his neck about that wide, man. It's crazy.
Just for the
Coach Sean, and you were talking about AJ Hawk. AJ Hawk was doing what the Tennessee guys was trying to do.
Facts.
He will walk out of there in Green Bay with no shirt on. He will walk out of there at Ohio State with no shirt on in the middle of freezing and snowing and ice and everything. Get out there and just flex and then come out there and just take your head, slap off. That's why AJ got my number 2, man.
Look, him, Bobby Carpenter. The other guy who's with He was with Urban Myers, his strength and conditioning guy. I forgot his name. Schlags, Anthony Schlegel. Them boys, all three of them boys was good, man. You know what I'm saying? And Jonathan Vilma, go back and look at Miami when they played. God, was it Ohio? I can't remember, but he cracked dude face mask. Hit him so. I'm talking straight up. Clob, crack dude face mask, bro.
If any, I know a lot of people that watch Family Guy, man. This who Paul put. He looks like Joe.
Share your
The
screen.
one in the
Paul
wheelchair.
Yeah, look at that boy neck, man. That boy neck thicker than his head, man. That's a linebacker, man.
Man.
That's a linebacker.
Oh man. That's a football player, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I had to rearrange mine. That's why I said, damn you, Coach Sean. That's why I let y'all go first. So I won't seem like I'm crazy when I talk. Damn. So I got to make sure I rearrange this right. 2 is going to be interesting. I got, of course, honorable mention, Dante Hightower, DJ Mosley on there, man. What else need to be said about these guys, man? They just dog. Paul is on there too.
Paul Leslie, yes, sir.
But the list, man, AJ Hawk, I had to think about it. How good that Ohio State team. If they didn't run into them Florida teams and all that, man.
Exactly.
They
facts.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that boy AJ Hawk was a monster.
Yes, he was.
Monster. I had to think about it again because I was like,
had that long hair.
Yeah,
man, that boy.
It's so crazy, man. I remember watching some, and just a little fun fact for a lot of people that don't know, that is Brady Quinn's brother-in-law. He married Brady Quinn's sister.
Yes,
for real.
Okay. Yes.
And it's a game when Notre Dame played Ohio State, and the announcer was talking to Brady Quinn's sister, and they still married to this day.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, man, just like how you expect them to go out there, just saying, I'm hoping he don't kill him. Oh man, it was like right before the game, man. I was like, damn, bro.
Look, every time I see this dude, they show him back then. They didn't wear shields. He would have this big cut on his nose right here, bleeding. And this cat just be out there playing like, oh, well, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got a lot of respect for AJ.
Hey, man, I think Brady said, oh, you're in good hands. You don't have to call me. I think he can handle it.
Facts.
But AJ Hawk at 5. This one was different. Roquan Smith, man.
Yeah. Georgia. Facts.
Yes, what you see in the NFL right now, and I'm glad he's playing on the Ravens because I felt like they weren't giving him a lot of love on the Bills. Not the Bills, the Bears. But Roquan Smith,
he was different. Yeah. Facts.
Lord have mercy, man.
He was Ruben, but faster.
Yes.
Way faster. Yeah.
And can cover a little bit, man. So
that's facts.
Roquan Smith at 4. This one I switch because a lot of these guys are closer to my age. But Luke Kuechly.
Yeah.
Luke Kuechly. I think Luke Kuechly is in my class, to be honest.
On every tackle. Every tackle.
Yeah, man. Luke Kuechly was automatic, man. Just do everything, man. Do everything. One of the smartest linebackers in the history of football.
That's the whole fact.
I will repeat that
in his career.
Yeah. Yep. One of the most smart. No, probably number one. But it's so many linebackers. I say smart because I think my number one is up there with him too. Is Luke Kuechly, man. Luke Kuechly at 3, and it's hard to just put him at 3, man. But you just got 2 dogs at 2 and 1.
2 and 1.
At 2, I can easily put him at 1.
Facts.
I can easily put him at 1. Big fan. I seen this man. This man is literally. It wasn't because of his skill. This man literally is supposed to be a Hall of Famer right now. I think that's the only thing that bothers me. Rolando McClain.
Yes, sir.
A prototype linebacker. Especially in this day and time, man. Can cover. Fill up the gap, man. Knock your head off, man.
Off. Period.
Truly the leader of that championship team, man. The leader. We need some of
Exactly.
those guys back at
Yes,
Alabama
sir.
with the CJ Mosley, the Dante Hightowers, man. We need those type of
It's
leaders
facts.
just right there. Like, we gonna take care of business right here. We just ain't had nobody just smack in a long time, and I miss those type linebackers.
Facts.
Number one, I'm talking about, man, just the simple fact that you go to Ole Miss and you are the biggest thing in Ole Miss, man. Patrick Willis, man.
Patrick
I
Willis,
believe he's one of the smartest linebackers to ever play football.
one of
Too.
the best, man. Easily
Yes,
could be
sir.
number one. Facts.
Easy.
Came
Yeah.
into the NFL just like Luke Kuechly. Literally was a Pro Bowler, first team All Pro. Next year, Pro Bowl, first team All Pro.
That's facts.
All American, man. Just a prototype, and just retired early, man. It just like I hate seeing those guys retire early, man. Because
Yeah, man.
like, man, just straight dog, man. I wish he would have got a Super Bowl, man. He
I'll
deserved
give you
that.
one that none of us said. This dude actually had better stats than Jonathan Vilma at the same school, but I don't think he was as better. But he went in the NFL for years. Dog, he got hurt. Something happened to him. I don't remember what happened to him. Go back and look at this dude named Dan Campbell, Miami. Dog, man, dog.
You
White
probably
guy,
think Dan Morgan.
Dan Campbell. Dan, was Dan Morgan?
Dan Morgan.
Dan Morgan.
Dan Morgan.
Mhm.
Dan
Yeah.
Morgan.
Played
Hey,
for the
man.
Carolina Panthers. Dog.
Dog.
Matter of
He
fact-
actually had better stats
Matter
than
of fact,
Jonathan.
matter of fact, the list that I saw, Dan Morgan was like in the top 30.
Yeah.
He was on that list. He was something serious,
Yeah,
man.
dog. Yeah, man. He was a
Man.
dog, bro. This dude could play. It's a lot of middle linebackers that was very, very good, man. You just gotta, but we going top 5, since 2000, man. That's tough. That's tough, man.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. This is a hard list. A lot of people think that this list is easy, and then you start thinking, damn. Like, I know we want to be Alabama biased, but you got to think it's some guys out there, man. There's some guys out there.
Yeah.
And you just got to be like, damn, man, he was that good.
He was that good. Yep. It's a lot of guys that was good, man. You know what I'm saying? What we going to do next?
Safeties and
edges. Okay. Edges and safeties. Okay. Got it. Outside. So when you say edge, do you mean defensive end edge or outside linebacker? Because Coach J gonna be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Do you mean
I'm glad you
do you mean let me see the wait a minute, let me give you an example. Do you mean the Cornelius Bennett outside linebacker edges, or do you mean the Marcel Darius defensive end edge? You know what I'm saying? All depending on what defensive end they in.
Marcel.
It's got to be a linebacker, right? Not a DN.
Actual linebacker.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Matter of fact, an end.
Okay.
So
see, I had Will Anderson at an outside linebacker, which is what he played.
Me too.
Yeah, Alabama. He was not a DN. He was, depending on what they lined up in, even our front, he would have his hand in the dirt or standing up. Like when you say outside linebacker, it's got to be an outside linebacker, edge rusher. You know what I mean? Can't be a DN. Like Aaron Donaldson is a DN. He's not an outside linebacker, but he play on the edge though. Yeah. So you got to be specific what you're saying. Cool, because they'll come up here with DNs. You know what I'm saying? No,
cool. Derek Thomas, 2000 and up. You know what DT gonna be at. And if it was an all-time list, I don't think it's nobody I'm putting in front of DT. It's nobody. I'm not putting nobody in front of DT. The record still speaks for itself, man. The man is just a monster, man. DT was him, man.
But you know what though? But you know what? But since you put it like that though, he would have had more if Cornelius Bennett hadn't have been there.
Mm-hmm. I think he had more when he left. When
after Bennett left.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying that what if Bennett hadn't have been there, and cause DT was that dude now.
Man, I wish that just lets you know that talent was wasted. Just thinking about it. Shout out to Ray Perkins, but they ain't never beat Auburn. It's insane to think that you had Cornelius Bennett and Derek Thomas, and you did not beat Auburn.
Facts.
That is crazy to me. That is insane to me.
That's
Just
a
thinking
sin.
about it.
Hey, but
That's
those
blasphemy.
years, I think their offenses were terrible.
Yeah,
They were. They were.
terrible, bro. Like
man.
some of them
They were.
quarterbacks, some of them QBs was not
And
it.
Even some of the running backs wasn't it, Coach Sean?
Look, Piano Man, we can get OG Ephraim on this. Now, at some point, Brinsky, we'll do all time, all time, and look, you got to differentiate OG from pros to college because Lawrence Taylor, while great, was not the greatest outside linebacker in college, right?
Mm-mm.
He wasn't on his own team at North Carolina them years, they had some dogs on that team, but if you talking about pros and you got to differentiate between the two. Now, if you're talking about all time in the pros, that's a whole another conversation.
Yeah, that's a different conversation.
Yeah,
I'm making sure we bring Jans up for this next one because he was the one that pointed out this. I'm making sure Jans is gonna be up here and be like, Jans, I don't want to hear it. Clear off your schedule for next Tuesday because we definitely talk. We're either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
So don't you do nothing around 6:30 because we talking about this, man.
Especially when we do if Brinsky decide to do
we gonna do
all time in the pros. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
If you do all time in the pro, tell me 2 weeks ahead of time.
That's too easy though. That's too easy. I can tell you one of my favorite ones that matter of fact, I wouldn't even let you beat me to it is cornerbacks, Coach Sean. I wouldn't even let you beat me to it because I'm not even gonna say the list. So matter of fact, we'll do that and after we do college.
But you know what though, Coach? Be sharp. But see, the thing about that, when you say all time, and then you talking to a guy like me, see, I'm gonna go back a ways.
But how far?
Now, how far would you want to go back to? But then by that same token, when you go back a ways, you can't compare the stats because the stats.
I'm not comparing stats.
So I go back a ways
because I believe like Bruce Smith has the most sacks in the NFL, but he only got that so he can get 200. He ain't better than Reggie White. It's a difference.
Oh no, there's a difference there.
That's the different one. I'll be like, just because somebody had more points than somebody or more touchdowns than somebody, I don't believe that you're better than that person. I don't think nobody in their right mind will pick Bruce Smith over Reggie White. I don't believe. Or
I hope not.
Or somebody. Now, like I said, when it comes to cornerback, that's why I said I'm gonna go first because I don't want Coach Sean steal my thunder, because I'm gonna have to beat him to that punch. But if you go, I think the farthest I'll go back on corner is Mel Blunt. That's the farthest I'm going back.
Now you talking straight,
and you talking about all time, right?
All time.
Ooh, now see, that's gonna be a conversation because when you start talking about all time, you're gonna really cross a lot of like OG Ephraim to my. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Bruce Smith got more sacks than Reggie White.
That's what I'm saying. But I think what I'm saying, like stats is not going.
But I feel you. But I think Reggie White was a better defense against the run. I don't think Bruce Smith was great against the run like that.
He only got Reggie by 2 sacks.
Okay. Facts.
That's why I said just because you have more than somebody don't make you better than that person.
Yeah, fact. And Reggie was much better against the run. He was a monster, bro. That's a conversation right there, bro. That's a conversation. I think
Drew Brees has more touchdowns than Peyton Manning, but I don't think nobody will pick Drew Brees over Peyton Manning.
And see, that's gonna be a conversation, bro.
See, that's why I said when we get there, now that's when it's gonna really. That's why I said I believe
the errors is gonna come into play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's all I was saying. Right there, B Sharp. About the errors.
Some positions are just a lock in my eyes. I'm sorry, I'm just biased. I think cornerback is a lock. I'm not gonna say the names, but you already know.
Did you okay? Did you say Mel Blunt? Is that what you said?
I said Mel Blunt.
Randy Moss would kill him. Kill him.
I know.
Absolutely kill him. But if they ran a sweep to his side, Mel Blunt hit like a linebacker. He would kill whatever running back that
Brandon
was.
Moss.
He'll be looking them eye to eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
know,
saying.
right?
That's what I said. The farther I would go back, I didn't say Mel Blunt would be on my list.
Right,
I said that's the
right.
farthest I'm going back. Because you're not by the what's my boy name that went in the Hall of Fame. I know we don't like to compare eras, and I don't want to be that guy. But it's a reason why we don't have a lot of white corners in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's a reason why we don't have them. Shout out to
Jason Sehorn could play.
Hey, Jason Sehorn was different.
He was
I
different.
don't think nobody was putting Jason Sehorn on their top 5 all time anything.
And when you do all time, B. Shaw and Piano Man, like I think it was Dwight that said Dick Buckers. Okay, if you talking about back then with one receiver and 3 tight ends, yes, Dick Buckers was a filler. But in today's league, where the linebackers got to cover people, man, he get killed. Like he would be a marginal player in today's NFL.
Overall, it got to be everything all in one.
So I don't know how you if you can't run in today's NFL, you can't play in today's NFL. Like,
right.
See,
so
I knew y'all were gonna try to take it the wrong way. I don't want you to take it the wrong way, man. Please.
Coach Carl.
Yeah. Oh, my fault. There you go. My guy. He up here. Let me just say this real quick, Coach Carl, before I lose my thought.
What up with your boy?
Big dog. Just because I'm saying Reggie White is over Bruce Smith, that's not a knock.
Facts.
That's Reggie White.
Yes.
Of course, Bruce Smith is a first ballot, but that's Reggie White. Come on, man. But go ahead, Coach Carl.
Oh, and then, man, I just wanted to say to the people, man, y'all, thank y'all for y'all prayers, man.
Facts, bro.
Thank y'all for y'all always shouting me out online, man. I just want to hop on and tell everybody appreciate it. I'm at the house recovering, trying to get better. I scared myself to death, man. I thought the heart attack was going to take me out, but God is good, man. Y'all, man, whatever you do, man, when you get up in the morning, put God first. Before you go to bed at night, put God first.
Facts.
And always talk to God throughout the day because you never know when your time comes.
That's facts.
That's it.
That's all I wanted to say, man. Y'all be safe, brothers. I enjoy y'all. I enjoyed the show. I've been trying to drop my top 5s in there, but can't type that fast right
now. Facts, bro. That's me too.
Y'all be salute, man. Y'all be good.
All right, Coach Carl. We miss you, bro.
Praying with you, man. Continually.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
But yeah, man, Charles, I like I said, man, of course, I know he was good. Yeah. But numero uno is Reggie White. That's all I'm saying. Nothing more, nothing less. Like I said, like I put it like this. I love Peyton Manning, but we already know who's number 1. Yeah. We know who number 1 at quarterback. It ain't no discussion.
You can't go nowhere else but
matter of fact, when they
in any criteria you want to put up there, bro.
Man, listen here. When the best thing I think I ever seen on the Hall of Fame for anybody was Peyton Manning. When they said when they brung up his name, I think they just said how many seconds they discussed his name. And I think it was like under 20 seconds or 15 seconds. Like, why are we talking about him? Like, it's pretty much like, why are we talking about him? It's no discussion. He's first ballot. Get him out the way. That's how much respect. I just can't wait till it's Tom Brady's time, which is coming up very, very soon. It probably just take 1 second. Tom Brady. All right, move on.
Yeah, that's going to be it.
Okay, but here's my question. I don't say Tom Brady to go.
Oh, who you say, Piano Man?
Joe Montana.
That's an argument, though. I give him that. That's an argument.
Joe Montana lost. Joe Montana lost no Super Bowls.
Yeah,
Tom Brady couldn't beat Eli Manning.
That's a debate. I give you that. Joe Montana is one of the few people you can actually put against Tom, right? I mean that's a legitimate debate.
Okay, go ahead. I give you one simple argument. Go ahead.
Joe Montana. I'm going now. If you're gonna talk GOAT now,
The way I see the GOATs is that you don't lose championships. Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, Eli Manning.
Terry Bradshaw.
Terry,
Steelers. I like Terry just because he's Steelers.
I'm about to do this right now. This needs to be said right now. Terry Bradshaw benefited by the steel curtain.
And your point is,
that don't make him the GOAT. That don't make him the GOAT.
He lost no Super Bowls. Brady did.
Okay.
Brady did.
Okay. I'll put it like this. How many Super Bowls y'all franchise got? 6?
This man done been to 10.
No. Forget being there. He has more championships than y'all whole franchise.
Yeah, I mean, I go with Tom, bro, because this man been to 10, bro. Do you?
He been to 10, and how many did he lose?
I think 3. He got what?
3.
Lost 3. 7. How many did Jordan lose?
But Jordan only went to 6. We ain't see him go to 10.
10.
But it don't make no difference. You look at the losses,
brother.
I look at the losses.
10.
Do you not know how?
And you lose if you lose, bro. That takes your average away. Now that's how I see it.
This is why I call him the GOAT. The man went to all these Super Bowls, right? He left Patriots. Everybody like, Bill is better. Bill gonna win. Bill didn't do nothing without Tom. You know what Tom did? Went to the sorry Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Went and got one player, his tight end, and you know what they done? Won another one. You know what I'm saying? That to me is you know, I feel you, Gil, but good Lord, man, 10. You got a team to 10 Super Bowls. 10.
I put it like this.
That's crazy.
Joe Montana lost to the 85 Bears. The 85 Bears played Tom Brady. They getting their ass whooped.
Yeah.
Because
Joe Montana didn't lose any Super Bowls, though, B Sharp. No Super Bowls.
That cool.
No Super Bowls.
That cool. That's cool.
I feel you though, OG Efron, but if it was about weak divisions, why ain't nobody else done it then?
Exactly.
Like if it's so weak, that means somebody else should at least win 10.
Y'all tell me another
10 Super Bowls, bro. And you did it with you left a team, went to a team who didn't make the playoffs the year before, and all you did was win another one.
They talking about division. Come on, talk about the playoffs. Who they had to play. The guy that they want to push up so far, Pat Mahomes, he beat him twice.
Yeah.
He beat him twice.
Yeah. And Pat too young. He too young to put again. He got a long road to go.
Yeah.
Before you can, if you can get your team to 10 championships, brother, you doing pretty good, you know. I mean, but that's the fun part. We get to because I like what I respect what Piano's saying. That's Piano Man's. That's his criteria. You can't lose. So I respect it. I like that.
I'm gonna put it like this: when we start talking about this, we ain't talking about nothing else.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about this.
You need Coach Al on here.
I see where this is going. This ain't gonna just be
no, it ain't gonna be.
We gonna actually have to go in depth.
So you need Coach Al. You need Jance.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You need them dudes.
Full panel on this one, man.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I need Coach Carr. I'm gonna need Coach Carr to get better.
Yeah, you gotta
need Coach Carr to get better, man. Because this is a heck of a conversation.
You got to have Coach Carr to be better because our blood gonna get high that one. You know what I'm saying? Coach Carr, we got to have you better for that one.
I think one of the most interesting. I don't think quarterback is even a conversation, but I think running back is going to be probably one of the interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Now this is where it gets real interesting. What is you like? Do you like sweetness? Do you like
hell yeah?
Do you like berry? Where you going?
Yes.
Now that's the one. Matter of fact, that's gonna be the first one.
Sweetness, man.
That's the one that gonna really.
Well, yes. Wait a minute, Coach B Sharp. Name that list. Who you said again? Because you kind of cut off there. Say that again.
I said sweetness.
You
can go Emmett, or you can go Berry. Okay. You can go. I'm just naming Berry. 3 of them. I'm just saying. I know a lot of guys naming some of everybody. You can go Marshall Faulk. You can go.
Okay.
There's so many guys you can go with.
What? I hate to bring this dude up, but what about OJ?
That's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of it. That's what I'm saying.
Eric Dickerson.
Facts.
Marcus Allen.
Marcus Allen, facts. Yeah.
That's why it's gonna be the most beautiful conversation. Because
Fact.
what do you like? That's where we're gonna lead up to.
I like Sweetness because
AP.
back then they was playing with 8-man boxes and it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't have the best offensive line. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And he
And you know what?
ran over everybody.
Bo can't get in there, Dwight. Bo
And
can't
can I
get
tell
in
you
there.
something else, Coach Sean?
Yes,
What
sir.
I like about Sweetness, but here's where I dislike Dicker, is that they didn't let him score in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. I remember.
They did him wrong in the Super Bowl.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't say
You
they
gave
did
the ball to
wrong, man. They
refrigerator.
focused about winning, man. They ain't worried about they worried about winning, man. So
refrigerator period.
And Sweetness got you there.
He sure did.
but
Good
the
Lord.
defense got you there too, man. They talk
Defense
about the
definitely
defense
did.
more than they talk
Yeah.
about him when it comes to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the
aspect.
quarterback sucked. Jim McMahon was terrible. He wasn't very good. You know what I'm saying?
So
He was the punky QB with the glasses and the
And the spike haircut.
spike haircut, not. But he was
matter of
not.
fact, like I said,
He was Trent Dilfer, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was,
and I ain't even about to spoil it for everybody, man. I'm not even about to spoil it. When we get to the NFL talk, running backs.
you can't put Bo up there because he didn't play long enough.
And that's that's what I don't understand why they keep doing it.
And Herschel, he was on 19 different teams and it just never. No,
Yeah, he was
no.
cool.
Herschel was the ultimate college player.
Yes.
Once Herschel got out of college, that was it. He couldn't handle the pros.
Now, those very two guys are my favorite running backs of all time, Bo and Herschel, in whatever order you want them. There's, to me, but I don't give a damn about no Barry Sanders. Bo and Herschel was the best two running backs I've ever laid my eyes on in college football, for me, just for me. Now, better than Adrian Peterson, better. If you go back and watch them Auburn highlights, Bo Jackson, man, that boy took a student body sweep and with, man, it's just different, man. And Herschel, it was times they had 10 people in the box, bro. 10, no safety. And he's still running over everybody. It's just, them dudes is different to me than any other backs I've ever seen. Any other back.
Like I said, man. Y'all, what I'm telling you, when we get there, everybody that's doing all this talking, from Charles to Dwight, Coach Carl, I need Jance, I need Ty, I need everybody up here. Because we're gonna talk. This whole show is gonna be dedicated to running backs. It's gonna be for every position, and then we're gonna really get down there. See, man,
somebody gonna copy us.
We're not talking about college, man. We're talking about pros.
Somebody gonna copy us. The other channels watch, they gonna copy what we doing. I've seen that here lately. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Hey,
yeah,
we'll talk offline about that. We'll talk offline about that.
Look at him.
I wanted to go there.
Look here, bro. We're just trying to get through this dead part of the summer. Now, even though I like baseball a little bit, but it still don't mess with football. So we doing stuff to get through the summer. So that's what we got to look at.
But y'all appreciate it for coming on, because what Coach Sean said, man, is how I've been feeling for a minute, man. Because I was like, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
I know this ain't. Now I give folks love if I get
Me too, bro. When I seen it, I was like, what? Wait a minute.
See, I'm doing this list just based on the athletic or whatnot. But we'll get there when we get there. But I'm gonna talk to him about that when we get offline. But
I seen it. I was like, wow, okay. Yeah. No problem. No problem.
But appreciate all y'all, man. Definitely make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Tell a friend to come on over here. And definitely, I'm gonna let these brothers shout out their channels, and I'm gonna put their channels in the chat. So we're gonna start with Piano Man.
First, let me say, be sharp as usual, man. I'm honored to be with you. Thank you for inviting me. But I also want to thank Be Sharp and Coach Sean for just stopping by my channel, The Long Run with Piano Man, whether it's the morning run or the long run on Monday evenings. That's where you can find me there on YouTube. Have a grand announcement starting next Friday night. KB, Kangaroo Black, and Piano Man will be starting a new channel. Ain't yet, but we will be starting that. So be sure and give us a tune in.
Oh man, I tried to had your channel set up here. Hold on. So yeah, you can talk about just a little bit more. I'm about to put it up there in a second. You have any idea what y'all gonna be talking about? You can't disclose it yet.
Honest to goodness, I can't disclose it because I don't
Okay.
know quite yet. But whatever it is, I tell you, it's gonna be real fun. Because think about it, Kangaroo Black and Piano Man in the same room, it's
I
gonna be
love it.
crazy.
I love it, man. I
Yes,
love
sir.
it. Love it. But man, his channel is in the chat, man. If you're not subscribed to him, please go over there. My boy just hit over 150 the other day. Now he's pushing for a 200. So let's get him
Facts.
Yeah.
there. And look who made a late entrance. Our guy
Shout out
Lynn. What's
Lynn.
going on, Lynn, man? Appreciate you jumping in, brother. Glad you're here. So yeah, man,
And,
we'll definitely
and
talk.
Lynn, I'm still waiting on my shirt, bro, because I want to be in with the guys when they put those shirts on. I want my shirt, Lynn. You know, I'm not demanding, but I just kind of need it.
From
Facts.
and from that's another topic right there. From we're gonna talk about best defenses, and I say 2000 is better than 85, but we're gonna say that for another day. We're gonna say that for another day.
Lynn need to be here when we get on that. Lynn
Oh
need to
yeah.
be here when we get on that. Shout out to Lynn, man. Good to see you, Lynn, bro. Glad everything
Oh yeah.
going good with your broski. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good to see you, brother. So good, man. Really warmed my heart to see my brother, Coach Carl, man.
Yeah, man.
That's tough, man. You know what he went through, man. Me and my family kept him in our prayers. Keep my brother keep Gil in the prayers too, man.
Yep.
We're gonna have a prayer session for him tonight too as well. So really, really happy if them guys are okay, man, and praying for the Keelan Russell's family, man.
Yep.
That's tough, man. That kid just got to college. His family's gonna see him do some big things. Definitely praying for that young man and his family, man. Big shout out to Ty Hayes. Big shout out to Jan 716, Coach Carl, who's right here, Coach Al, you know what I'm saying? Tez, both Jasons, Walker and Hall of Fame Sports. Bama Standard, all the homies at Bama Standard who doing great things as usual. John doing his thing. John over here finna spread his tentacles everywhere. Shout out to our brother John, who always doing big things, man. Clint Lamb, Justin Smith, KB always doing big things. I hit all these guys' channels when I can, bro. When I'm at work, I listen to them. Proud of Piano Man who doing big things, man. Try to always go there and support it. Even if I don't catch it live, I'm at work, I just put y'all on. Kyle and T stood over there at Bama on YouTube doing big things, man. All the Bama content creators, man. All of them. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to my brother B Sharp for letting us come on the channel, man. Really enjoy my brother Piano, man. Him and Al bring that old school flavor. We need that. We can't lose our roots to that. You know what I'm saying? Love that to death, man. You can definitely find me at JMHO Sports Talk. You know what I mean? That's on YouTube and Twitter. JMHO Sports Talk.
It's right there in the chat, y'all. Make sure y'all go over there. He's definitely gonna pick back up on his channel real soon. So y'all be on the lookout there. Like I said, man, call $0.00 to support. Definitely appreciate you all. Of course, with Lynn,
Facts.
Paul, from Miss Susan, Miss Janet, Charles, all you guys, man, that just support all our channels.
That's right.
When you don't have to, but you choose to take time out y'all day to support our channel. So definitely appreciate you guys and whatnot. And send some sponsors our way. Just send some sponsors. That's all I want.
Yeah, speaking of that, make sure, listen, if you doing this two-way communication, man, IT systems, all of that good stuff, if you're smart, you really got money, you're really trying to put it smartly, you better go check out Lynn. Y'all better look up that smart grid, man. You better do it. I'm trying to tell you, if you're trying to start your own stuff, you really trying to get through the technical, you're trying to optimize energy and do all that kind of stuff, you better check out Lynn Shanifeld. You better look him up. Shout out to Lynn. Shout out to Smart Grid doing big things, man. We appreciate him royally. You know what I'm saying? And if you got another shirt, Lynn, please hit my broski Piano Man up, man. You know what I mean? He would love it for sure. And he a Steelers fan, so we got to get him right too.
That's right.
Yeah, and y'all already know the best part of the show. Elpham, forever and a day. Toomer's Corner, all of them. Myself, Bo Jackson, Charles Barkley, Frank Thomas. The list grows every day. Judy Rose Green. I'm gonna hit up that brother. Hopefully, get him on the show, man. Definitely, man. He be showing love on TikTok. But definitely catch y'all on the next time. See y'all later. And roll damn tide.